See what happens.
And then I need to move the chat somewhere where I can actually be seen.
Hmm.
See, last night I didn't even have the chat visible because I didn't even expect that somebody would be chatting to me. And then Fluffy tells me through Steam, "Hey, somebody is chatting," and he's sending me screenshots of the chats. I'm like, "What? Somebody's here."
Oh shit! Really? Hmm.
So I'm streaming right now, and we already have a viewer, so that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not me.
Hello, concurrent viewer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
goodbye.
odd,
He's
man.
never mind. They're gone.
Oh,
Okay. Let me ask how the
sad.
audio is.
Yeah, I think when you were talking to me, it hitched a little bit at first. This was like 20 seconds ago, and I think that's when you were starting to stream.
Oh,
So other than that, it should be fine.
yeah. I was watching the archive of the stream that it automatically put on YouTube, and for the most part, it looks okay. But I was seeing some parts where it definitely starts to get a little bit choppy. It's kind of annoying because it does it fairly frequently. I did do a
Hmm.
local recording too in case I wanted to upload it. He says decent though Steve quieter than you. I believe he prefers Steven.
You can call me whatever. I don't really care. So
Glad he's still rocking the Xbox mic. I don't think it's an Xbox mic, is it?
no, actually, this is a PlayStation 5 headphone.
Oh,
But it's using Bluetooth right now, and I can adjust the input for.
I
So here it is.
I can adjust you. I'm gonna turn my volume all the way up.
All right, I'll turn mine all the way up.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay.
This is gonna backfire horribly.
Whoa. Yeah. Now you're very loud.
Yeah, see?
Okay. So
I'm not even yelling yet. This is just my calmer voice.
let me see how loud that is. Okay, that's still quiet.
Oh, that's really quiet. Okay, so what does it sound like now? Better?
You sound fine to me. How does he sound, mysterious Steam viewer?
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
With the game audio playing now?
I gotta bring up YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to try Twitch, but I figured I'm on YouTube, so I might as well just do YouTube now.
Mm.
Why was I not?
You know, I'm looking at the permissions for that app, the Steam chat app. It it has permissions for camera, microphone, including phone. So
He's
okay,
50% quieter than you, so I'm gonna turn my microphone volume down to the same as the system volume. So how about now?
mm. Yeah. Do you want me to also talk louder? Because I can talk louder. I can
No, I think you're
do
fine.
that.
You sound fine on my end at least. It would have been all
Yeah.
set up if I was using speakers, but now that I'm on headphones, everything's weird. I actually never wear these headphones anymore.
I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure you could have had the speakers enabled as well. You just have to manually adjust everything. And I swear, I'm looking into it.
Equalized. Oh, let me put the game audio back on there. Okay. So, how's it sound with the game audio there?
Yeah.
I don't know why OBS says that I'm not streaming. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking right at you. Um, They're just flashing there.
Yeah, that's where I left off last night.
Yeah.
This randomizer run was very unfortunate, and I don't have a whole lot more that I can do other than go around and burn random bushes and try to bomb everything.
Yeah.
So it might not go anywhere for a while, so it's probably better that you're here so that you have something to talk about.
Well, yeah. Just
Alright,
listen. I've tried. Go ahead.
Now you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I tried playing this game, and without a guide, there's no way that I would know where any of the secrets are.
The randomizer or the original?
Just the original.
Oh, you don't know the original Zelda?
No, I've played it. I played the Super Nintendo version, the BS Zelda. It was just kind of difficult for me to find all the secrets.
I have vague muscle memory of the majority of them. There's a lot of the things that you can burn is just guys that take your money.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Let me move this so that I can see if I
And,
have any
yeah,
viewers.
let's see. Why don't you? So let's see how bad the lag is. All right, so you just started walking.
Okay. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to use the sword right there. I just used the sword. Wow, yeah, the preview I saw on the stream took a while.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep. I think that's
That's
probably
like 45 seconds.
that's probably adjustable, but
Oh my god.
stream settings,
It could be. I'm gonna double check.
latency. I don't know, maybe not.
Let me go to lower picture quality. I don't want to.
Hello, viewer, whoever you are. This is my second ever stream, so it's still a mess. But I've got someone here with me this time.
Well,
Alright, so I guess I'm good to go for the most part. There's just going to be a delay, like I said. It would probably be better if we were doing a screen share. If we can do that through Steam, I don't know.
Yeah, so Steam, I haven't tried it myself, but I heard they have this remote play feature.
I have used that.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I honest to God don't know.
Okay, so this is level 4, I think. I found out level 4 was in an infinite scrolling area. Oh, this is not level 4. This is a gambling guy. And I got 50 rupees out of him. You'll find out in 45 seconds.
I was about to say, I just seen you grab a fairy, and now you're going into a dungeon. So.
Oh, hey, a money mummy. There's a bunch of mummies around that give me money. I don't think I even went to any of these areas, so I don't even know where I am now. Oh, that's right, I got the magic shield, so now I can actually block the Lionels.
Yeah, I just seen you touch the... Was it a naked mummy? It looked like a naked mummy to me.
He looked like he was wrapped to me.
I don't know, on my end, he looked pretty naked.
I don't know what screen you're seeing.
I don't know, man, but... a bunch of freaks up in Hyrule, I'm telling you.
Well, we've seen some very interesting things in this randomizer so far.
I can tell.
Hey, mysterious Steam viewer, you should join the voice chat sometime.
Yeah, you should. Or she.
He,
I assume it's gender.
yes, sorry, genderless Steam viewer, apparently has a neighbor who, I guess is a ham radio operator. I can't remember. And, there's a lot of electrical interference, so they hear them in the speakers constantly.
Oh, that's cool.
There's another entranceway. So I only found 2 dungeons. I found Dungeon 4 and Dungeon 3. Oh, this was the place I was trying to get to before, because I thought maybe there'd be something here to bomb.
Oh, really? That place?
Yeah, that place.
For 45 seconds? That place?
Well, if you, actually... It probably... It wouldn't work if we did a net play on the emulator, would it?
I don't know. What emulator are you using?
Nestopia. It's probably an ancient Nestopia that's been on the hard drive for about 20 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, we have newer programs now. We use RetroArch for one. That works really well.
RetroArch.
Yeah, it's
I think I have that.
end.
Is that the one that has like everything basically?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 2 viewers.
Whoa.
I think. Hello, second viewer. Welcome to my second ever stream.
Yeah. Hello.
But yeah, we could try a net play if that would give you a actual live screen. But if you can do a net
Yeah.
play, then we could just play something.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. I just didn't know if I wanted to spend the time to try to get it set up. Because...
We were just testing it.
Well, you know, sometimes to connect directly with stuff like that, it takes forever to get the router set up.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I used RetroArch, I didn't have to, but then I don't know. It uses UPnP with your router, so it just forwards all the ports.
I don't even think I have access to this piece of crap router that we have right now because it requires an app on your phone that I've never downloaded. And
Spectrum.
I kind of don't want to, just out of spite.
Oh, yeah.
You should not need to download an app to access your router settings.
No, I agree. We have the newest router. Oh no, sorry, the previous router from Spectrum. But they want us to upgrade to the newest. But the newest is the one that requires an app to control everything. Yeah.
We actually were supposed to have fiber because a company called 2Wire just ran a bunch of fiber lines through here, and they were going. I got knocked into the tree. They were going around offering people really low rates for it, and we were gonna do it, but this house, it's a block house and it doesn't have an attic, so there's not really any way you can run wires in, and the only place it would be able to go would be right at the front door, so it would be kind of awkward. And I guess a guy came out to look at it, and he couldn't figure it out, so now we're still on Spectrum.
Wow. I don't know about 2Wire, but I had Wire 3, and
I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Wire 3. 2Wire's our router brand. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I was just like, no, I'm not letting him continue.
Yeah, my brain is completely scrambled right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I actually went with Wire 3 for the longest time. I was paying for their 10 gigs, which nothing in my house supports 10 gigs except my PC, but I'd have to buy a PCI card for that for like $300. So
I did run Cat 6, so we could handle that, I think.
Yeah, Cat 6 and 7 should be okay.
And the Ethernet that I have is definitely on the computer itself is good enough, I think.
Sure. I mean, what we're using right now, I mean, I have the same speed as you. I have the 500 megs Spectrum, which I think that's what you're using. But
possibly.
Yeah. But yeah, the Wire 3 internet, it totally worked. You get 1,000 download, 1,000 upload for whatever device you're using, because that's like the maximum for everything I'm using. And yeah, I stopped paying for it though because my grandma refused to cancel Spectrum. And I kid you not. So I literally had a modem sitting over here and a router, a Spectrum router. And then my Wire 3, so she kept the router plugged. No, she kept the modem plugged in just because she had she liked having a home phone. So we have phone service through Spectrum. Yeah.
You can't get phone through the fiber?
You can. You have to buy this other device, and you just plug the internet into it. And
well, that's just too much work.
Yeah, no. She's like, no, fuck that. Her words, by the way. I was like, wow. Never hear her cuss. She's like, fuck it.
I don't think I've met your grandma before, right? That was a long time ago.
You have, yeah, it was a while back. And but no, in all seriousness, she wanted to keep it because they have this channel that's Spectrum exclusive, and she loves using the Spectrum app, and she just doesn't want to get rid of it. And that's so after like 5 months of paying for this awesome internet service, I just said, screw it. I'm paying $60 for nothing. When she's paying for this internet, I can just have it for free.
Even for me, just going to whatever we got now is a big upgrade. I would turn on YouTube, and YouTube videos would default to 1080p, and I was like, wow, what luxury is this?
When I had Wire 3, I would download brand new games that just came out on my PlayStation 5 in like mere minutes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about like, these would be like 70, 80 gigs of data in just no time at all.
Yeah, I don't have that speed, but that does sound nice.
Oh, dude, it definitely was. And yeah, it did YouTube as well. No problem.
And I'm just realizing I don't think I properly introduced you or this whatsoever. This guy is Crazy Steve, who I did videos with on this channel before, if anybody is watching this. We did a Goof Troop video that we were talking about. And this is part 2 of a randomizer that I started yesterday, and I really don't have anywhere to go because I'm just kind of out of places. So the only thing I'm doing now is just running around getting money and bombing things. So that's the state of the stream.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know, I know who you're talking to, and I checked, we still have 2 viewers.
Yep,
so
2.
Awesome.
2 whole viewers, but also the mysterious Steam viewer is actually watching this, and they're watching it through a front end. And when you watch it through a front end, I guess you just don't show up as a viewer count, so there actually could be more people watching. Which is interesting.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Nobody's saying anything though. That's fine.
No, it's fine. I like it that way. Just keep your comments to yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody needs that shit in here.
What's the point of streaming anyway?
Yeah, you know what? Just shut up.
Yeah.
No, I think back when we used to play though, we never streamed it live, but even then, it's like if we did, people would see how terrible we truly are. I think some of those videos you would have to edit because there were sections.
Yeah, all of your
where
racial
just,
slurs.
Oh my god, yeah, and the nudity. Oh, geez.
I'm still not sure how that happened, but
I don't know, but it happened, and I vividly remember it.
a Steam viewer says, "Don't mind me, I got so excited from the router internet talk that I had to go to therapy to calm down."
Whoa. Listen, it's a big deal. I mean, when you finally go up to 10 gigs, it's like...
Hey, I talked to a therapist today. Hopefully I'll be going in therapy soon. That would be nice.
I think, in all seriousness, I'd like to talk to one too, but... I don't know.
And I don't know, cost-wise, my sister is handling all of this for us because she is one of the most amazing people ever. But, yeah, I think it's very, very helpful.
Like that.
Hey, I found medicine. I didn't even have to show them the prescription. Interesting. I've got a bottle of red juice now.
Hey, I think the lag's improving because I just seen you pick it up.
Actually, that setting might be in OBS more than YouTube. Guess I could have looked in OBS. Oh well, I'm still learning. It's only my 2nd stream ever.
Really?
Yes.
I could have sworn you did this back in the day.
I did actually do a live stream before Twitch was even a thing. I live streamed myself drawing some stuff. I don't know if you watched or not. I think that might have been Justin TV or Stream.tv. Back when that existed.
I think Twitch was I think it was Justin TV first and then it became Twitch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it started.
I do have a Twitch account. I don't really like Twitch as much in general. It's just kind of more annoying to me.
I like watching it when a game comes out and I want to see like the newest preview of what it has to offer, you know?
Yeah, it's a way more active streaming service. I never even see anybody streaming on YouTube. I'm just a weirdo that's over here by myself.
It happens.
Yeah.
Rarely. No, you just happen to be that one guy on the planet right now who's like, I'm gonna play Zelda 1. I'm gonna stream it.
I think there was an event going on Twitch yesterday, actually, for Zelda 1 randomizers.
Oh, really?
I was told. I could not see it myself. The link wouldn't load.
Oh, there you go.
Am I actually this bad at randomizers, or is it just a really, really difficult randomizer? Because I have not found anything.
It could be a really bad seed.
Okay, this is a new area. I do have a spoiler map, but I kind of don't want to look at it. I don't think I've been here before. Well, I'm playing a little bit better than I did last night, at least. That looks burnable. If the fire goes on it. It was not. Yeah, the last randomizer I did, I've been here before, I think. This is level 3 is right down here. Yes, this is not a new area. The last time I did one of these Zelda 1 randomizers, it was when the randomizing software was kind of in its infancy, and you couldn't do a randomized overworld. I think it was just kind of scrambled dungeons, so it was a lot easier.
I know, I don't know if you've played it yet, but like, Ocarina of Time has a PC port now, and it has a randomizer as well as a mirror world option, so.
I have seen the Ocarina of Time randomizers. I didn't know about a PC port version. Is that...
Yeah, it's a decompiled version of the N64 game. Yeah, I actually have it right now. It's easy as crap to set up. You just download the nightly version, download the game.
Oh, that's interesting.
And yeah, that's it.
I'm
works
guessing
really well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably a lot better than running it on an emulator.
Oh, by far. Yeah, you can actually have 60 FPS using interpolation, I think. Makes it look all smooth. Has widescreen, a bunch of different quality of life enhancements. Mod support, which I don't really use, but does it all.
Oh, I'll look into that then.
No, for sure.
So I've been playing games with my nephew, who is 14 now, I think. Just to hang out with him recently. So I put a bunch of stuff on a Raspberry Pi to do the RetroPie thing, and some stuff works really well. Like you can do Genesis stuff, NES stuff, Super Nintendo stuff, but and even PlayStation 1 works really well, but the Nintendo 64 does not seem to work very well on it at all. We tried playing a game of Mario Kart and it kind of made everybody sick.
Oh yeah. No, that's the thing. The Nintendo 64 has always been slightly more annoying to emulate. In fact, it hasn't been until recent years that some of the harder to emulate games on the N64 are now playable. Like, was it Star Wars Rogue Squadron games? Those are pretty fickle. But yeah, you need a more powerful system to emulate that compared to the PlayStation 1. Which I actually swear we've had this argument. I've said before the PlayStation 1 emulators were, well, not an argument, discussion.
A gentlemanly discussion.
Yes, exactly. Where we were talking about what emulators were better than others and blah, 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 nerd stuff. And I think I said how PlayStation 1 emulators were always better.
Mysterious Steam viewer says Star Wars Rogue Squadron is absolutely awful to emulate. I know I never succeeded in getting more than 5 FPS on it.
It is incredibly difficult to emulate. I mean, it's doable on RetroArch with the newest N64 core, whichever one you can support on your system, but you have to have a decent system to be able to emulate it. That being said, if you're playing on PC, just get the PC version. It's fine. I even came out with a widescreen patch for the game. There's a few ways to play it in widescreen unofficially, but it plays a lot better as a PC game.
I apologize to anybody that came to the stream to actually see a competent Zelda randomizer run, because it is not happening.
No, you're doing it a lot better than me. I would have just said screw it after 5 minutes of this.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of the stream is just to kind of veg out and do something, so I was kind of okay if it took a while. But yeah, it's definitely not going anywhere. But I don't think I've been to this pond before.
But yeah, no, if we're going to start streaming again, like we're actually going to start playing again, there's like a PC a PC Mario 64 port that has co-op as well.
I've seen that, yeah.
And I keep thinking Zelda had something.
It isn't a port, it's an emulator ROM hack, but
yeah,
there's a Mario 1 multiplayer hack where you're both on screen at the same time, which is really cool. Except if one of you dies, it's game over, or not game over completely, but you know, it's essentially that both of you die, which is a little annoying. But I guess that kind of adds some complication to it, which would be fun. I was trying to play it with my nephew, but I think it was a little bit beyond him.
It's a hard game too. Like, let's be honest, it's not as easy.
I think there's something about the old school games compared to the new ones where even if you're used to playing the newer games, it's very difficult to adapt to them, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we were trying to play Mario 3, which I think Mario 3 is really fun and easy, but I guess a lot of people think it is really difficult. And I was just blazing through the levels, and he kept dying, I think within about 5 seconds. He eventually started making it into a joke.
Yeah, to be fair though, and I'm going to defend him on this, we played this together, and you remember like every secret in that game.
Do.
And
I love that game.
Yeah,
I think that's
you've replayed it so much.
I think that's the very first game that I ever played. I think I played that when I was 3 years old.
And then we played Mario World, and I remember distinctly being a lot better at that than you.
Probably,
and,
yeah.
I do remember that.
We were going through Super Mario All-Stars, and whoops, he said that he had played Mario World, but then when I showed it to him, he's like, "Oh, I've never seen this before." It's like, "What? You've never played Mario World?" So we played that for like 4 hours.
Well, it's a fantastic game. It holds up so well to this day.
Yeah, he had a lot better time playing that than 3.
Oh, for sure. It's just a way better game, in my opinion, because 3 sucks. Just joking. I'm just joking. Please don't kick me.
I don't know, I love 3. Kick you.
Yeah, well, out of the chat.
You're not in the chat.
Well, we're in a group chat. Me and you.
We're in a group chat with ourselves.
Well, yeah, that's sometimes the best person to talk to is yourself.
Well, that's what I did last night.
Yeah, I do it a lot. I don't have friends. Sad.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Bomb on the side. It's still kind of a sensory overload doing this because I've got like 5 screens up. I've got a chat for the stream over there. I've got the Steam chat down there. I've got a preview of the stream from YouTube. I also got the preview of the stream in OBS, which I currently have blocked because that's just too much. And I've got the view count and all these other things. So it's really challenging to focus on all of this and a conversation.
Oh, for sure. I have, I actually have the video up right now on my desktop, so I'm watching it live on there. I'm watching it live on my phone, which I have live chat enabled on the phone.
Oh, maybe you're the 2 viewers then.
Possibly, but it was there before me.
Oh.
Yeah. I also don't... Well, I can click on participants. So participants locked. I mean, that's just going to show you.
This area looks like it could definitely be bombed.
But I don't see any live chat at all.
Yeah, nobody's chatting.
I mean, like, just in general,
You mean you don't see the actual chat bar off to the side?
No, I see it. It's just like, has anyone actually sent any messages at all?
No, nobody likes me.
Oh, so it's just the other particular streamer. Or viewer.
I had, there was one guy here yesterday that we chatted with for about an hour or so, which was nice.
Yeah. For sure, I think... Go ahead.
Steam message coming in. You won't see it look like a normal chat until someone sends something. Oh.
Okay.
I guess that means for you, because for me I do see the chat, but that's on my stream overlay.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's just whatever until somebody says something, it won't update. I guess that makes sense, but yeah, like there's so many opportunities here where we can just start randomly just playing games. And I think that's what we should do, just like when we were recording videos, we just kind of said screw it, did whatever we like.
Yeah.
and then that's how it should be.
I played a lot of the stuff we played with Aiden, my nephew, including Scat. We played Scat briefly.
Oh yeah. You know, to this day, funniest name ever, but also a really good co-op NES game.
Yeah, it is a cool game actually. Alright, so I'm back in level 8, which is the only other level that I ever found. I don't think I can do anything here. Okay, well...
Yeah, what an odd... I think you're just screwed, bro. There's nothing here.
It really looks like it. I went around quite a while there, bombing and burning stuff.
Yeah. Are you able to complete these dungeons, or...?
I completed the other 2 that I found. I mean, this is level 8, so... Yes, I died. I died a while ago.
What a loser. What a loser.
I died from, what are these guys called? The mouse head things.
I don't know.
Well,
mouse head thing?
Thanks for your input.
Yeah.
The mummies are Gibdos. Wow, they do a lot of
damage. Yeah,
they
are. Yeah.
It's funny because they give me money when they're not in dungeons.
Well, they're mummies.
Money mummies.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way that this is going, probably will end up playing something. We could play something tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. I'm off tomorrow. So the only thing I have tomorrow is a doctor's appointment and, oh God, a haircut. You know, actually, here's a wild idea as well, and it's something we never did, but I think we talked about. We could always just like meet up. Like I could just go over to your place, you come over to mine, and then that would be. Actually, you would have the streaming stuff, so yeah, it would have to be over at your place or whatever. We just sit on the couch.
My tiny couch.
Yeah.
It is only a 4-foot wide couch.
It's that, or I grab a chair.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if right now is the best time.
Dude, I'm not. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that would be nice though.
No, yeah, because we never did that, which was strange. Because like we totally could have the whole time.
Oh my God.
It's like, no, let's just play online. And we made it way more complicated. It's like, why don't we just hang out? Like, nah, fuck that.
Nah.
You want to come over? Nah. Let's go online.
To be fair, I think we played things at like 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, for sure.
4 and 5.
I'm pretty sure your mom or whoever would be bitching at us if we were laughing like idiots at 4 a.m. in the morning, which we did a lot. So.
Yeah. I remember when we played Mario Kart, the N64 Mario Kart. That was fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. And emulation has again gone so far that now you can actually see what, like in one of the levels, there's like I think a couple of them. You can actually see the screen of who's racing. You can see that now. I think back then I wasn't able to, or one of us wasn't.
You can't see.
And
what screen?
Like in one of the levels, I think it's one of the first tracks. You can't, when you're racing, you can't see what's on. They'll have like a screen, like on a billboard, and it'll show like footage of whoever's racing. Yeah.
Was that in the original game, or is that something they added?
In the N64 version, yes.
Oh wow, I never saw that.
It wasn't properly emulated.
I don't know if I ever actually played it on the N64 originally.
Yeah.
We didn't have a whole lot of N64 games.
No, neither did I. But yeah, emulation's gone quite a bit since we last played. We could actually play. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, why does this dungeon have so many blocks if I can't push any of them?
I don't know.
I'm actually surprised I've gotten this far. We could play what?
Do Smash Brothers and a bunch of other games on the GameCube now, because that's also possible.
On the actual GameCube, or
emulation? I think your PC and my PC should be able to do it. Like Double Dash, Mario Kart Double Dash would be fun.
Yes. I'm gonna open this door. That was probably a bad choice. That was a bad choice. Well, okay.
Open that door, and that was a bad choice.
Yes. I got 5 rubies out of it, so.
Yay.
And now I don't have a key anymore. That was the big part of the last stream, was getting a key at a store to go back to level 4 to open a door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of shot myself in the foot with this randomizer setup.
Are you able to, like, totally screw yourself out of the entire run?
I think if you do the right settings you can, but I shouldn't have those settings enabled.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking you do.
Well, I found the map.
Well, that'll help.
It actually will.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being serious.
Well, it doesn't help if I don't have any bombs, though, so I gotta find bombs.
Yeah.
How is the game audio, by the way? Is it too low? Because I did lower it a lot.
I mean,
Great, these guys are back.
let me see. I think I have it muted on my phone.
Yeah, why would you want to hear this?
Game audio, by the way, is it
Oh wow, I can hear myself.
too low? Because I did lower it a lot. See, now it's at maximum volume. Let me see. I think.
Oh my god. That's blaringly loud.
It sounds like it would be,
Yeah.
but no. No, it sounds good.
Alright.
I mean, to me, it sounds clearer because again, you're streaming, so the stream, your audio doesn't sound as clear as I'm hearing it. So
Through Steam?
yeah. So well, so how we're talking right now is through Steam Chat.
Yeah.
You sound clear, but when I listen to the YouTube
Ah.
video, yeah, it's got some compression.
Yeah, I can change the audio settings, I just don't really know what to set anything to.
Yeah, I think for me personally, see, I think we used to use Ventrilo and like TeamSpeak or whatever, and we had to adjust.
We used to use Mumble.
Yeah, Mumble. That's another one, and we had to adjust the settings based on our internet because
Yes.
yeah, which wouldn't be as much of an issue now. So
Oh.
yeah, you might want to tinker with it.
Yeah, if I continue doing them, we'll see.
It's something to do. Like I said, I think really for something like this, you just kind of want to just hang out with friends or whatever, just kind of shoot the shit, play some video games. Whether or not there's an audience, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
You're just kind of doing what you want for fun.
I just kind of felt like last night, I just kind of wanted to hang out and talk, and streaming was like, well, somebody might show up, and then at least you're talking to someone. No, I'm kidding. Or if nobody shows up, then whatever. I had a mysterious Steam viewer here anyway.
Yes, I believe there's 3 people now. Oh my god. There's 3 people.
Oh, it's okay. I get 2 concurrent viewers, 2 views, but then up top it says 3.
Yeah, 3 watching.
Well, hello 3 people.
Yeah, oops.
Welcome to the world's most incompetent Zelda Randomizer stream.
Not as competent as it can be. I'm just going to send a random emoji, so at least there's something on there.
I see. It's the YouTube play button.
Yes, it is. It's genius.
Well, at least I know the chat's working now. People just don't like me. Which is understandable.
Yeah, it happens.
I think I have to leave level 8 to get bombs just to come back in and do anything.
Yeah, I think you're screwed.
It's not looking good, I'll be honest.
No, it's looking pretty bad.
It's looking pretty bad, yes. I feel kind of bad because I thought I could just do a Zelda randomizer stream and actually just make progress, but apparently not.
Yeah, you thought wrong.
I might have to go look at the spoiler map. That would probably help. I probably should.
Oh yeah. See, if you do that, you're gonna feel like such an idiot.
Yes.
You're like, oh, of course. Oh, it's that one item.
Well, I don't think
More
it'll be, of
secret
course.
push.
See, all I've got right now is the candle, the recorder, the ladder, and the power bracelet. So, I don't really have a lot of options.
You have something.
The ladder was helpful.
It was to a degree, yes. But no, this, I don't know, I keep thinking this is like a game of solitaire where you can just screw yourself out of it.
Go east, west, west, west in the woods. I don't think that's a relevant. I don't think that's a relevant quote.
It could be legit, I don't know. Did you try paying them even more? Like,
I could. I don't really want to, but I could.
might as well, what are you going to use the rubies for?
I'm trying to save up for the power bracelet. But I gave up on that last night because it was just taking too long.
Well, how much does it cost?
210 at the cheapest shop if I can ever find the cheapest shop again. Otherwise, it's like 235 to 250.
Oof. Now, my personal question, because I've never gotten that far in the original game, but do you ever get a world map?
No, you get a world map in the instruction booklet.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, something physical that we do not have access to and would not help.
I don't know if I still have my instruction booklet. I do have a Nintendo Player's Guide that has a full map, though.
Neat.
At least I did, unless that's gone now. I don't think that got flooded. I think I kept that.
I think the furthest I ever got in this game was the, I think it's called the Super Nintendo Satellite View, and it came with, they released like a Zelda NES remake for the Super Nintendo, and eventually it was like patched and like translated to English. It's called BS Zelda.
Yeah.
I think that's the furthest I ever got with that. And oddly enough, they never remade this game, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that is interesting. You think they would want to remake their, you know, flagship, their original flagship product?
Mm-hmm.
I have no bombs. I went all of that time, and I did not get a single bomb.
You got some fairies, which is neat.
What is the thing again? If you don't get hit, the 10th enemy will drop one or something, or is that not accurate?
I don't know if that would apply, even if that were true, to the randomizer.
That's true. I think it keeps them the same. There's got to be bombs on the screen. There we go.
You're spoiling everything, you know that? You just picked it up. I just beat this boss. I'm like, brah, we haven't seen it.
You gotta wait 4 seconds.
I beat the game, like, okay, well, everybody just stop. Don't continue watching.
Wait until I go through that doorway. It took a little bit.
Good lord.
So maybe I can bomb this wall now. Yeah, we probably should have tried a, oh, I can't. A, net play connection. I don't like this room.
Yeah. Even then, I think Nestopia you could still use, but
Oh.
I think for like standalone emulators, I have to look into it. But
Yeah,
I think Nestopia is close to the recommended.
I'm sure that there are better things to use. I literally have just the same folder of stuff that I've had for like 13 years. It's just been transferred from hard drive to hard drive.
For the majority of uses, I think RetroArch is like what everybody uses. And then we have, for like Game Boy Advance and stuff like that, there's still like some standalone emulators that work pretty well, but for like more advanced systems like GameCube, that you're still gonna want to use.
I won't spoil it, but I just found an amazing item.
Yeah, I just heard you go, oh, that's a spoiler. Everybody knows that now.
That is a very, very good item.
Oh my god.
I also like that purple.
That's very good purple. I like that purple. That's a key. Yeah.
That is the skeleton key. So now I never need keys ever again.
They have that in this game?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I seriously didn't.
I think you get that originally in the 8th dungeon because there's something like 15 locked doors or something and they don't give you keys, so you just get that item hidden in one of the rooms.
So at that point it's just useless.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
And it's pretty useless now, too, because I actually don't have any other dungeon that I can go in. But I guess it was worth coming in level 8 to get that.
Yeah, but are the items themselves randomized? So does that mean you just got really, really lucky finding that item here?
Yeah,
or is it
that's what I was
supposed to be?
wondering. I feel like it would be randomized. So it might have just been luck. I can go this way too. And I've already been here, so... What area have I not been in yet?
You think the map would tell you? But you know, this is what, 8-bit?
Well,
the answer is 8-bit.
There is a suspicious void in the map down there. Oh, there's a key.
Yes, there is.
Let me go in this door first. This looks like the Ganon fight room. Anyway, yeah, when we were playing Goof Troop, my nephew and I was like, wow, this really is a really fun and good game. I'm really surprised they didn't continue that.
Yeah, I think what ended up happening when we started playing all these games is I basically looked at a list of co-op games, and I think you would talk about games you liked and games I wouldn't mind trying. But I remember doing that because, like, I would just be like, no, we gotta play all these games. There's a lot of modern games too I haven't played with you that I think we would like. You know, for example, the Resident Evil 5. I think would be a good.
I don't even think I've even played a Resident Evil game. That's a co-op game?
Resident Evil 5 is, yeah.
That's interesting.
That was a pretty fun game.
Yeah, well, if I would, I'd be up for trying stuff. Once I get the graphics card issue figured out.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you use mine, then you should be able to play it just fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless the rest of your PC just craps out on you because
Yeah.
it's the power supply.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be completely surprised if it was the power supply, being that where we are, we constantly have power outages and power spikes and everything. But, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. It's weird that it would be crashing randomly, just like, sometimes you turn something on YouTube, it'll crash. You look at a preview in the taskbar, it'll crash. But it would play 3D games with absolutely no issue whatsoever. This actually started when I was playing Sleeping Dogs, and I was on the 720p monitor on the old computer, which actually didn't have a case, so it was just sitting across the room, just all open. And I was playing it, and suddenly out of nowhere, what would happen is all of the computer fans would go just 100% to max. So it would just sound like you were in a wind tunnel, and the screen would go blank, but the audio from the game or whatever would continue. So I just had to rush over and hold the power button down to get it to reset. And there was no recovery from it. You couldn't, you could not get it to recover. Like an actual GPU crash would usually show you a screen that you could recover from. But anytime I checked the event logs to try and figure out what was going wrong, there was nothing in any event logs. The only thing I could find was unexpected system shutdown from when I actually shut it down myself.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be the power supply or the graphics card. I mean, the power supply, though, would at least, I would think, show some kind of failure in the driver or something, but...
I mean, all the voltages looked fine to me, and...
Yeah.
Now,
I have to ask, because I haven't asked earlier, and I asked like 50 plus questions. Have you tried playing with Linux and seeing what happens with Linux?
I have not, no. I also can't open this door. I am stuck in here because this door is closed and nothing happens.
Yeah, I noticed. You're kind of screwed there, pal.
I
Maybe
can't.
it's one of the blocks.
I can't
don't know.
even die in here because there's no enemies. So yes, I think I am. I think I did just soft lock.
I don't know. Try pushing one of the blocks.
Oh, I tried pushing all of them.
You gotta really try.
You gotta push harder.
Believe in the force or some crap. I don't know.
But no, I haven't tried
Good thing
links.
is, that's honestly the last resort I would do, is just see if it works with Linux and just Linux and everything else is working fine.
Oh, there we go. It was one of the blocks. I wasn't pushing it hard enough. You were right.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. He doesn't know how to play Zelda.
I do not know how to play Zelda, apparently. I was saying, normally I can play Zelda 1 all the way through without dying, but not a randomizer. This is an interesting setup.
Be a lot more annoying.
So I
Collected a key that you don't need, but that's cool. It's
yeah,
fine.
well, it was on the screen, so I had to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
I can hear the boss, so I'm wondering if the boss is in that, the void in the map there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try pushing another box or something.
Go on here first. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. This is not... This is not a good boss. This is a level 8 enemy.
Makes sense, you're in level
And
8.
look how much damage it does. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I can... I don't think this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this guy. Yeah. No.
Oh my god. I wonder if I can bomb him. Or burn him. I don't think you can burn him. Nope. I did light up the room though. That helps. Oh, you can bomb him. I only had 2 bombs, so that's not helpful.
There's gotta be a better way to do it.
There's gotta be a better way. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm making progress. As long as he doesn't come over here, I think I can do this.
You say
Oh,
that.
there's only 2 left now. Now he's not doing it. Maybe he can't. Maybe he can't do it with only 2.
Okay, we'll go in for the kill, man.
All right.
Finish him off.
Now he's just a fly. Sad little fly.
Yeah.
Hey, I did it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it for you. I mean, I
That's
might have
cool.
done
It's
it.
whatever. Hey, everybody. He beat the boss. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Stop watching. There's no point.
So, I got the heart container, and here's the Triforce piece. Oh, I did get the item. The item was the key, I think. I don't think there's another item here. But this still doesn't help me, though, because I still have no other dungeons to go to. But I'm surprised it actually let me do level 8.
The last level in the game, right?
I think, right? Because there's how many Triforce pieces? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8. So yeah. So Ganon wasn't in there. Oh hey. The guy that was watching the stream last night is here. Hello. I didn't see your chat message. I was not looking over there because nobody's been chatting. How's it going? I'm not sure when you sent that because it's not time-stamped.
Oh, yeah, I actually seen it.
Yeah, you should have been monitoring the chat and let me know.
I am so sorry for that.
No worries, I just got here. Alright. Cool, well, I'm glad you returned.
Okay.
I am in a voice call with a friend who I used to do videos...
Friend.
Just a friend who I used to do videos with on this channel. Named Crazy Steve, back when we did the videos. Now he's just saying Steve, something happened.
Oh, no, I'm still crazy. I'm just tired. That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. think
Wait
Bailey
till I'm
wants to
hyped
come in.
up on. What was that?
I think
Bailey.
Bailey wants. Yeah, let me let Bailey in real quick.
No, that's not the friend from last night. That's actually another friend. We haven't really been doing any streams or anything. Actually, we haven't done any streams together. We used to do a bunch of videos back in the day, though. But no, I'm not the other friend.
Are you
Although I think the
talking
other
to
friend
my
is
chat
watching.
members?
I'm so. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't. You're right. I'm sorry. He's got a question for you though. Dope. Is that the friend from last night?
No,
ahead
mysterious
and answer
Steam
that.
viewer is still here, mysteriously viewing from Steam.
Now it's official because you answered him. This matters when I say it. It's like, who said you could freaking talk? Like, all right, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
You know, the night's going pretty well. You know, it's like what time is it over here?
Yeah.
12 o'clock. So it's going pretty smooth.
Yeah, these streams are just a thing for me to have something to do. But having Crazy Steve here is very helpful.
Yeah.
He is a very wonderful person as well. He is he's been here with me through some pretty awful things lately.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's
You
not
are
talking
you
about
you are really
personal things. He's talking about his awful gameplay here. He's
Oh. Yes, he's been here through all of my awful gameplay. That's the true sign of friendship right there.
Yeah, I could have laughed. I'm like, nah, it's just no helping.
He's been here as I've wandered this overworld for the past 20... No, how long has it been? How long have I been streaming? I don't know. An hour?
50, an hour, my god.
Yes. An hour, and I have found nothing in the overworld, so I went to the level 8 that I found originally and actually did that.
Yeah, and he actually completed it. Spoiler alert.
I did.
Spoiler alert.
I beat a fly.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any ideas of where I should go or where I should look? Because, just getting beat up by moblins right now. I mean, I can look at the spoiler log, I just don't want to.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to end up doing that. That kind of reminds me of like, was it Game Grumps? They'll do that. They'll eventually just say screw it and they'll look up where to go because they're just like,
Yes.
like, screw it. Nobody cares.
Oh my god. There's so many places to bomb that you can't remember what you've actually bombed and what you haven't bombed. Especially when you're distracted by 20 things.
Oh, for sure.
And then you run out of bombs.
Pretty sure you've actually gone through these rooms before.
I think I've gone through every part of this map by this point. Oh, hello, Zora. At least I'm actually making it through the overworld better.
Yeah.
This is a shop or a money guy? Shop. Almost. So
Now-
he's got the $210 armor ring.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Sorry,
I can
sorry,
see it.
rupee, not dollar.
Yeah, no, they can't afford any of that.
Whenever I get enough rupees to actually buy that thing, if that ever happens. Okay. So, if any of you were paying attention, you would tell me that maybe this bush looks really suspiciously burnable, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
Well, you would be wrong.
Ah, jeez.
So, never mind.
Oh, okay.
I thought I found something finally.
So what exactly? So the bracelet, right? What would that help with if you actually had it?
Yeah, just let me get hit more without dying. That'd be it.
Really? That's it?
Yes. There's a red one as well, but the red one, I think the blue one reduces damage by half, and then the red one by a fourth. Similar to
Makes sense.
the what is it? The armor in Link to the Past.
Yeah, they also have it in
Tunic.
the newest
That's what it is.
3DS games. Yeah, the tunics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't actually played any of the new Zelda games at all. I don't think I've played anyone later than Minish Cap.
Death Roger has a question.
Yeah,
is this the same seed from last night?
Yes, this is a direct continuation from where I left off last night, which is why it's so awful. As you can see, I have the key, the master key, so I can open the skeleton key, so I can open all the locked doors now. But other than that, I've made no progress.
It's been pretty brutal.
Yes.
I mean, it's fun just to watch, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it fine to watch though?
We're over here reminiscing about, good old times, and
Yeah.
I get to watch you just.
Yeah, this is just kind of background.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, like I said, we'll eventually have to set up a whole thing where we can play together. I haven't tried.
I don't. Did I get the sword after you left? I thought I had it, but yeah, I did go grab the sword, and I do have one extra heart because of I just beat level 8.
Mm-hmm.
Some progress has been made, but woo, statue.
Those statues are brutal.
Yeah. They're, what are they called? Armos? Armos statues?
Not entirely sure. I think you're right, though.
And those are Tektites. Yeah. And that's an empty room.
So I can remember most of the enemies from Ocarina of Time, some of the Game Boy Advance games, but the NES game, it's all pixels to me. I don't know.
What Game Boy Advance games were there? Is Minish Cap, right? Is there another one? Spirit Tracks Game Boy Advance?
Actually, Link to the Past was re-released on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, that's right. I have that, actually. It's actually right in front of me because I took it out to play with my nephew. Last I remember, you got the prescription from the old lady. I did, and I got medicine with that, which I had to use in level 8, so now I need to go get more whenever I run into another one of those. But I've actually done the... it's level 3, I've already done that. I've done the Link to the Past randomizer, which was really fun. That's probably a lot more coherent of a randomizer, because I don't think you can randomize the overworld still, unless they've updated it to where you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to do that again too, but I thought if I'm going to do a bunch of randomizer streams or videos, I'll start with one.
And you could just try it out.
Yeah.
Midway through, say screw it.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I hate to do that though. I would like to see this through, even if I do have to go to the spoiler.
Yeah, I mean I would too, but sometimes it's just like I don't know.
Sometimes you just have to admit that this stream cannot be 27 hours long.
Yeah, it's gonna end with you just. I don't know, just giving up. Just screw it. I'm looking at this freaking thing. Just walking the overworld for 20 plus hours.
I mean,
eventually looking at that little cheat sheet.
I mean, we're just chatting, so to me it seems a lot less significant than it probably is, but I have really just been walking this entire overworld for about 90% of the stream so far, and I have found nothing. There is a little pathway down here. I don't know if I saw that before.
I think honestly it's because we haven't really, like, yes, you've gone through most of the overworld, but there's clearly some stuff we're missing.
No harm in a guide if it means you end up enjoying the game more than it's worth using. Yes, this is kind of an unfair thing, this randomizer. There's just...
As you just died.
Yes, there's just an appeal in actually figuring it out, because it's kind of a riddle. Which is kind of what they're for, because when you've played the original game, which is already somewhat cryptic, you kind of want to get that back a little bit by doing the randomizers, because they add that crypticness back into the game. But problem is, it can be a little bit too cryptic, kind of like some of the original Nintendo games could be.
Speaking of which, I remember the original Metroid on the NES, and we were talking about remakes earlier, but the original Metroid is pretty difficult to play on the NES.
Yeah.
There's like no map, no nothing. But then they remade the game on the Game Boy Advance, Zero Mission, and I actually played that several times. I absolutely love Zero Mission, but for the life of me, I cannot play the original Metroid.
I've never gotten very far in the original, actually. That is one of those games that I actually always wanted to revisit and try to play properly.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I would definitely go on.
Zero was on Game Boy Advance?
Zero Mission, yeah. I would definitely go through that. And, again, they remade that, but they didn't remake this, which, again, is very odd.
Well, they kind of did with BS Zelda, I guess.
Yeah, to a degree. To be honest with you, I thought Breath of the Wild was going to be a remake of sorts of this, like a reimagining.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
I haven't played that either.
Yeah.
I have played a lot of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
A lot of Dark Souls. Actually, Dark Souls is the original randomizer to me. That's where I really learned to love randomizers, because they are very fun, the Dark Souls randomizers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoy the Dark Souls games as well. There's also Sekiro, I think. It's the same developer.
I have not played that either.
I don't think you could. I don't think it's on PC. Is it on PC?
I think it is. It's on Steam, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are some of my favorite games on the Switch. Yeah, I would like to play them someday. Whenever I have a Switch.
Actually, I do recommend it. You can also play on an emulator, but you have to have a decently powerful PC.
Oh, they got a Switch emulator already?
Yeah, it works pretty well. I tried it on mine, and yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah. I thought so too. I play it on the PlayStation 5, though. I play a lot of my games now on there, just because, when you have a PC that's over 10 plus years old, you really don't have much of a choice.
That is why I upgraded mine. Yeah, I had a I can't remember the socket. Is it AM3 socket, the one before the Ryzen? And my CPU, I think, was from 2011 or later. It didn't even have some of the more modern instruction sets. So there's also this screen with the... Oh, that's... Okay.
Okay, alright, yeah, that's trippy.
Oh.
Take any road you want. Okay.
So I was looking for that last night, but I was looking at a spot that had a square of rocks, which is normally how it works, and the square of rocks wasn't doing anything, so I just thought it wasn't working. But apparently no, they're actually just really obscure rocks that I never would have thought to push. Okay. It kind of teleports you to a random spot. You can choose that it'll take you back. There's only a set number of places that they'll take you, but it's kind of a little bit random which one takes you to which place. I think there's 4 locations that they'll take you to, basically. So how am I supposed to know that you can
Sorry
push
about that, by the way.
That's fine.
I was listening to you the whole time, but my mom was telling me how she killed a palmetto bug, and I had it on mute. So I could hear you, you just couldn't hear me.
Your mom was still there?
No, well, it's been a long time. She was here, then she left.
Yeah, that's
she was
what I
gone
remember.
for a while. Then she came back, then she left, and now she's been back for about a year now.
Is that good?
It's whatever. It's my brother's not here anymore, so I am totally fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to find this, but it doesn't take me anywhere new, so.
Just teleports to a random spot. Yeah,
It's got like a set 4 places that it'll take you to. So what's your favorite Zelda game? Is it still Link to the Past? I think it was, wasn't it?
Man, I got a couple. First of all, Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask. I've actually been playing the 3DS version, which I own a 3DS, but I've been playing it on PC because you can download like a 4K texture pack, and it's beautiful. Wind Waker. I absolutely love Wind Waker HD. Yeah, it's the Wii U version. Been playing that too. I own that as
my
well.
favorite.
Oh, yeah, Mask was fantastic.
Majora's
Link to the Past, sure.
Majora's Mask, I kind of didn't like as much when I was a kid because it was so stressful. But over time now, I think I'm coming to appreciate what it is a lot more. Because it is a really cool concept. It's just a very stressful one.
Yeah, it is. It's a great game. But I think what it is, I remember I was in 5th grade when it came out, and kids didn't really understand how the concept worked because there's a whole time mechanic, and they thought it was really difficult, and it can be. I think even to this day, it could be a very challenging Zelda game. But it to me, I just love the mechanics. Like you had like these NPCs that were doing their own thing, and they had like a set schedule, and after
Death.
Dude, awesome.
Ruger has
a
Majora's Mask tattoo.
Yeah, there's a woman at work that obviously that I work with. She's got a bunch of tattoos on her arms and stuff like that. One of them is like a what's it? The Triforce and a few things. Yeah, a few other Zelda tattoos. I would absolutely love to get the mask, Majora's Mask, or the Fierce Deity mask.
Yes, that's right. I remember you you always liked that mask.
Yeah, actually, there's a guy from work that does artwork, similar to how you are. Actually, I think you two would get along really well. He's always like in the break room watching videos and like drawing. But I asked him about drawing the mask, the Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sure. And he did it for me, and he sent me the thing and all that. And he's not watching. I don't think he is. But hey, Eric, if you hear this, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the mask. Hey, this video got a like. Cool.
Awesome.
Actually,
we're moving on up.
I didn't even know until I stopped the stream last night, but apparently I got 2 subscribers from doing that, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I think the more you do it, the more because here's the thing. I mean, you're beginning this, so you're gonna get used to a lot of this. Yeah.
I'm only beginning right now. 150 videos. Joined 2011.
Well, streaming, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you watch a lot of those YouTubers and Twitch streamers, their early stuff was kind of like whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'm okay with whatever. Again, these are kind of just mostly for me to not be where I am. They're to help me focus on something else at the moment.
I agree.
I am one of those people. One of those people. I forgot what we were just talking about.
You were talking about Zelda. I am one of those
streamers.
People. Yeah.
You're a streamer?
Oh, are you? Are you one of those streamers? Are you one of those people?
I've got like 12 different focuses and my brain's already mush, so.
Yeah.
Oh, a new subscriber. Oh, thank you. He's one of the 2 new subscribers.
New subscriber. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was very nice to see a random 2 subscriber gain. When I said you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, if you keep it up, if you keep doing your thing and streaming, keeping it entertaining, you should have more and more people come down here and just start talking to you. You know,
Yeah,
that's what
maybe.
you really need.
I've watched a lot of. I have been walking around this overworld just mindlessly for the past.
It's been over. It's been
Yes.
over an hour. In
I'm
Zelda universe, it has been months.
I'm probably going to have to just check the spoiler log. I was gonna say, oh god, I don't remember what I was gonna say now.
Yeah, if you're gonna say something,
but
yeah.
the funny thing is though that I gained, I think, more than half of the subscribers that I have from not being here because I left for so long, and I think the subscriber count more than doubled from when I left. So I made the joke that I gained more subscribers by not doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's actually left to do here other than burning everything?
Real quick, you can actually view timestamps on the YouTube chat log.
Does the randomizer generate? Yes, it does generate a spoiler log. I've just been avoiding looking at it.
Yeah.
How do you activate timestamps? Whoops. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's convenient. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, unless I do want this to just last forever, I probably should just check the spoiler log. Nobody has any ideas of what I should try.
I wouldn't even be able to help you, to be honest with you.
I mean, there was the person that told me to go a certain direction in the forest, but I think that person was crazy.
Yeah, it's like east, west, west, north, west, south.
I don't think there was a north.
No, I'm just randomly making that up, but it was like west, west, northwest or something.
Alright, I'll check the spoiler log.
Oh, man.
Alright, keep me company.
Just feels like defeat at this point.
It does. If I can remember where it is. If I can read my tiny text from this far away. Spoilers. It says map. Oh, max, medium, and minimum. So there's a minimum spoiler. And it shows me images. That's a dungeon. There's the overworld. Okay, so this gives me an overworld map.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think actually... Oh, wait a minute. Have I been there? Is that the forest? There's a place north of the graveyard that looks different.
Have you even been to the graveyard?
I have, but I think I've been avoiding it in the stream just because I've been to it so many times. Let me go look above the graveyard and see, see what it is.
Okay.
I'm actually not far from it. This looks very green now that I've come back to it. I didn't realize how green this palette is.
Yeah, it's very green.
Let me get rid of this window. So that I can see my stream. I think it's further down. There's the not burnable bush. Just like the one in the Bible.
What? Oh. That is, yeah. right. Well, anyways, we're talking about religion here.
Yes.
Text. Let's get into it.
That is the bush where Moses speaks to you and tells you to check the spoiler log because he's sick and tired of watching the stream.
Yeah, he's like, screw it, just do it. Just do it. It is one of the commandments. Thou shalt check the spoiler log.
Yes. No, I think it was north of here.
Are you sure that graveyard isn't the secret?
There was a secret in the graveyard. There were two, actually. One of them was a sword. No, this is Dungeon 3. I've been here. Alright, I'm gonna have to check the medium spoiler log.
I'm dying.
What a failure.
Cool.
This one shows me all of the burnable bushes and bombable spots.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
here all night.
There's one right over there. So we'll go do that.
Okay.
I'm determined to finish this now, so.
Yeah, I see that.
It'll happen. It'll just be a 300-part series. I mean, you're free to jump out whenever you want. You know, you don't have
No,
to the whole thing.
I'll be here for at least until 1. That way, I'll probably come back like tomorrow morning or whatever. I'm like, hey man, how'd it go? I'm still playing.
Yep.
Still.
Look at that. I found that entirely on my own.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, hey, it's a money
I mean,
mummy.
we haven't seen it yet, but we'll see it.
It was just a money mummy. Now I've got to check it again.
Oh. It's the secret to everybody. You should just start calling you cheater, because that's what you are now. You're a
Yes,
cheater.
I know. That's how I feel. There's another one up there if I had gone
So
that
lucky.
way. Next to the statues. Yeah, I didn't see that. So lucky.
The luckiest.
Thought that I had sword beams. I did not have sword beams. So I just embarrassingly used my sword all the way across the screen for no
Yeah, I
reason.
just seen that. That's embarrassing.
It is.
How embarrassing.
You know, sometimes you just kind of hope that you have sword beams.
I think everybody wishes they had sword beams.
I wish I had sword beams. Well, I can actually buy the armor ring, so that's an accomplishment.
Huh.
And now
That
I
is-
will be
yeah, you-
purpley white.
do 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 do.
And all my money's gone.
Yeah, that's just like real life.
Yeah, I hate when I buy white tunics and I lose all my money.
Yeah, you know, Walmart doesn't even have a good deal on that, so just walk in like, what's your cheapest tunic?
That is weird because,
210 rubies.
yeah, Walmart used to have the best selection of tunics. At least back
Yeah.
like 10 years ago. That was where I got all of mine.
And now it's like, walk in there and ask, where's your tunic exactly? What the hell are you talking about?
That's because the tunic department got bought out by that random Norwegian company.
Yeah.
I think they called it tunic.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's spelled with a 2, so you know.
Yeah. Reminds me of
Two
my old motherboard that I had.
NIC. Yeah. Tunic.
That does sound like it would be a really chic fashion outlet.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, those two secrets got me nothing. Inflation is getting out of hand. 200 rupees for the same cloth my mother makes.
Exactly.
It's actually 210
ridiculous.
because the taxes.
Yeah, the Hyrulean
The
taxes.
Hyrulean sales tax.
Yeah, despite the fact there's no princess or anything, no government, there's taxes.
There's actually not even a kidnapping. There's not even a reason that I'm here. Because
Oh, really?
Ganon was not in level 8. He's not actually in the game.
Doesn't even exist. He's too busy filing his taxes or something. He's just like, I'm out.
Yeah, that's the failed Zelda game that Nintendo released. Nintendo Taxland.
It's like that bus, the NES bus game, where it's just like you're doing taxes in real time.
There's a bus game?
Yeah, it's some unreleased game where you tax evasion. Yeah, real evil tax evasion.
Real evil tax evasion? Are you joking with me, or is that a serious game?
No, he's actually your viewer text that. He messaged that. That's the real evil tax evasion.
Oh, I'm looking at the map. I can't see the chat.
Yeah, it's Desert Bus. It's
I'm busy cheating.
It was that NES game where it's like a compilation of like several games, and it was from that one duo, magician duo, whatever. They ended up creating a game, or having some company create a game where like you would drive from Arizona to, I think it was like Arizona or something like that, to New Vegas, something like that, Las Vegas. It's in real time.
You drive to New Vegas from Fallout?
It's made by Penn and Teller. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where, but I've never played it. But yeah, it's in real time, so it's like a 9-hour game.
That does sound familiar.
Hours. Yeah. They have like a live stream where they do that stuff for charity, where they will just play that.
Desert Bus?
It's like you just driving a bus in the desert for like several hours.
I don't know where I am to even check the spoiler log. Let me see. Let me put this in a smaller window.
Yeah, I think it's as done as what's it called? Games Done Quick or something like that.
I've never seen Games Done Quick.
It's a speed running. I think it's one of them.
Where am I? No, I'm not there. I'm there. Okay. So on my next screen, there is a bombable spot. Oh, and it's already been bombed. I remember that one.
I'm gonna be at this right now.
Yes. So.
For the love of God! Ganon just destroyed this whole
burnable bush down there. And I'm using the spoiler log, and it's still this difficult to find anything.
That game's done quick. Yeah, I just looked that up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, SGDQ. It's yeah, they do this charity thing. I actually love watching them do their speed runs, because especially if it's for like a modern game, you'll see like a bunch of glitches and exploits that you never would think about doing, and they're really fun to watch.
I attempted to do a speed run, well, not a speed run, but kind of an exploit run of Zelda 1, where you can do this one thing where you can jump across the world map by going to the edge and going back and forth and hitting some specific frame, and I sat there for probably 40 minutes and I couldn't do it, and I gave up.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any idea how anyone could possibly do that.
I know, like, for me personally, I love watching them for like games that I'm just, like for Resident Evil 4, there's a lot of glitches you can do, a couple, that can save you some time, and I was trying to do a professional run, and I ended up doing it for the first time like last year. It was totally worth it.
You actually managed to do the glitches?
Yeah, some of them, yeah, they're actually not that difficult. There's some that are like really precise, but there's a lot that are like really easy to do. There's just one where you can just skip an entire section later on in the game. There's also another where you can skip the minecart section, which is a godsend when you're doing professional mode. That's that kind of stuff I really like to watch. I mean, there's just the straight up cheating, you know, duplicating items, stuff like that. It's like, I like doing that too.
You ever see the infamous speed run, quote unquote speed run, that they did back on Game Grumps many years ago on Steam Train for Skyrim?
No. Why? What happened?
It was a very chaotically manufactured speed run that I think fell apart, and it was really hilarious. It was
Oh yeah.
like the most clunky speed run ever done.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I absolutely love watching Game Grumps. In fact, they're actually in Orlando, I think, like last year, and I was gonna go see them.
Ah, interesting.
But yeah, I never did. Shame.
So
Asked everybody I know, like, do you guys like Game Grumps? What is that? I'm like, oh god. Who's Game Grumps? I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
I'm Game Grumps. Pay me for the door repair. I don't even need money anymore, so I don't care. I'm out of it. There's.
It's not even a door. It's a bush.
It'll never be back either. See, it's
Yeah.
gone forever.
You tainted the ground. You burned it. You just spread salt all over it. It's just fuck. It's like a dick. You're like, no. What the batch? I can just imagine him really doing that. Just like, no, fuck you, pal.
Well, I mean, it's never gonna grow back, so I'm imagining he did. That's probably canon.
That probably is canon. He's got a thing for smashing pots and destroying property, so why not?
There are actually no pots in this game. I think pots came in Link's Awakening.
Yeah, you can't really afford pots in the economy back then.
There's a spot right here, according to the map. I don't know what that would be.
Bombs?
It's right here in the ground where I'm circling.
I see it.
I have no idea what that would mean.
Can you
Interesting.
bomb it?
Pretty sure you can't bomb the ground.
Yeah, even he said bomb. I'm thinking, yeah, bomb?
No.
Or she, not sure.
That
Yeah,
is-
will do.
Maybe that's a... No, I have no idea what that would be. There's a burnable bush right here. I just happen to know, you know. Just because of my skill.
Sure, yeah. Yep. Totally.
Oh my god. None of these go anywhere. There's another one up here. This one. Not this one in the center. This one.
Okay, give me like 15 seconds to catch
Oh,
up
it's
on where
level
you're
1. I mean, what could it be?
at. Oh, wow, yeah.
Wow.
Is that level 1?
It is level 1.
Wow.
I actually kind
You
of like
get
this
a-
color palette too.
Yeah. I think you get a boomerang from here.
Pretty sure that's randomized. It's weird to hear my username that I made when I was 13. You guys can call me Will. That's my name. Hello, Will. It's my brother's name as well.
My brother's name is not Will. I will call you Will. Yeah. I don't think you'll ever guess what my name is, but it's cool.
Bartholomew.
Yes. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Really, that's...
Someone
sure
went
just
crazy
looked
with the
at
colors in this room. Oh, hey. Look at this boomerang I just got.
What?
Look
What?
Isn't that a really cool boomerang right there?
Oh my god. Oh, you're such dick. It's a boomerang, guys. Boomerang.
It kind of looks like a
Great.
boomerang.
No, it doesn't.
It does, with a boomerang with a string tied to the end of it.
Yeah, no, it's just Link's like first grade project or something like that. You know what a boomerang was?
Oh, look, a key.
It's kind of irrelevant.
I can't use it anyway because I only have 1 rupee. And in Zelda 1, the bow uses rupees for arrows for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I never. I
Or-
don't think I did.
Actually, I think you have to buy the arrows before you can use them, and then each one that you use
What?
consumes a rupee. Yeah.
What? No, I don't think that's true.
If you squint and pretend really hard, it can be anything you want. Yes, when you I was gonna show, but then I realized I didn't have the arrows because I guess you have to buy those separately.
Mm. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the tax.
Oh my god, you're serious?
Yeah.
You know, there was, I swear this is absolutely true. There was a game on the DS. It was a game featuring Tingle. You know, the fairy guy
Yes,
from
I've
Majora's
seen that.
Mask.
Yeah, Tingle's
Yeah.
Excellent Adventure or something.
Oh yeah, with Bill and Ted. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Death shows up. It's pretty cool. And anyways, no. So in the game, you have to collect rubies, and everything you do requires rubies. Fixing things, doing things, whatever. Rubies. It's the whole freaking point of the game. And you're supposed to get some like fairy heaven or something like that. It requires like 2 billion rubies or something. And I ended up cheating and just giving myself infinite rubies, which incidentally lets you beat the game immediately. And it's like an adventure game like Zelda. So
Yeah, I've seen actually. I watch Vinny Vine Sauce sometimes. I think he played that, so I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah. It's not a bad game. It was just Europe. I think it was only released in Europe or something.
Yeah, I think it was Japanese only. I think.
Yeah,
Look at this little pink hot tub.
I see that. Yeah.
I actually kind of like the magenta in the NES for whatever reason. It's extremely nostalgic for me every time I see it. Just imprinted from my childhood.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be lava or something?
It can be whatever you want it to be.
I'm gonna go with lava, which still would make no sense because your raft would have just burned up.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I don't think there was lava in the first game. There was only water.
There's Death Mountain.
Not in the first game though. I mean, there is there is Death Mountain in the first game, but it's not. There's no lava there. Oh wait,
makes no sense.
It's probably the item. And it's the raft, which I don't know if there's anywhere to actually use that.
There is. There's you went by this water source somewhere, and you had like the 2 docks, and it kind of leads like nowhere.
Maybe.
You gotta use.
I know there's a place with a bunch of docks that are staggered that I use the ladders to get across, but
I'm pretty sure there's something.
And I could glance at the map.
Yeah. Might as well. You already cheated.
It's open over there next to the screen. So I guess I need to bomb through here.
I wonder if you're close to getting to the boss.
He's right up there.
I know, I see it, but I wonder if you're close.
If we'll never know.
I will know in like 15 seconds when you go up there.
Well, I can already hear him. And Bailey has joined me.
Yeah, I actually hear.
Yeah, she's very loud. Oh, it's this guy. I think you need arrows to fight him. Well,
makes sense.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Have you tried using the bow?
I can't select it because I don't have arrows. So
let me get this straight. You get the bow from a dungeon. Is that Goma? Yeah, I believe that is.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So you get the bow in a dungeon, and it doesn't give you the arrow. You're kind of just screwed.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you can't do anything. You gotta leave.
Normally you can buy the arrows pretty easily in the first game. I don't know why you need to do that when, again, it uses your money to actually fire the arrows.
I wonder if there wasn't enough RAM to store that value in the game, so they're just like, no. We'll just use the rubies.
I just got sucked through that door. Yeah, it was always really weird. Maybe it's because they were like, well, once the player gets later in the game, they no longer have a use for rupees. What are we gonna do? And somebody was like, hey, well, we make it so that your arrows use the rupees. Can you use the flute to leave the dungeon? I don't think that works in Zelda 1. I don't remember it working.
Well, you try it.
Nah. I know in Link to the Past you get the mirror, and I don't remember if any other games have anything different.
Well, speaking of Link to the Past, there's also a PC port of that. It's actually pretty good. You play it in widescreen, and
is that also
I think
decompiled?
yes, actually it is. I actually have it. It's actually super easy to set up too. You just download. It's called Zelda 3 Launcher, and let's see what kind of settings you have. You have auto save. You can have widescreen.
So that's probably preferable to running the emulator for the games then, if you can just do that.
Oh, for sure. For the Super Nintendo version, by far.
I mean, it is kind of essentially just emulated. Does it get rid of the slowdown issues when there's too much stuff on the screen?
As far as I know, it just doesn't exist.
NES stuff.
Yeah.
How do
I
get...
also enable some other options here, but go ahead.
I can't remember how you get out of this dungeon. Nope.
It also supports shaders. I forgot to mention that, so you can actually use like different shaders and stuff with the game.
What kind of shaders would you use in Link to the Past?
It's called. I actually use ZBR, ZBRX, I think, and I just use that.
There we go. What does that do though?
It's like you remember HQX?
Yes.
Whatever it is. Way better than that, and not nearly as blurry.
Interesting.
Yeah, it makes it look all HD and stuff. That's my go-to shader for pretty much everything except 3D games. I still don't like using shaders with 3D games, like N64 games and stuff. I don't know. I kind of prefer.
It needs the crust.
Yeah.
Well, it would be weird to use it on this as well, since it's so low res.
Oh, yeah, no,
everything would just be blobs.
Yeah, those bushes would be circles.
Yeah.
So it works to a degree, but yeah, for sure. There's also like this feature called MSU, and I forgot what it stands for. But you can have like high quality music and stuff like that enabled. So you have like basically a soundtrack replacement.
You know, there is a kind of remaster of Zelda 2 as well. That
really?
is really cool. That is another one I would like to play, actually. I would probably play that instead of playing Zelda 2. I do really like Zelda 2 as well.
Oh. I did not know about that, but there is a Link's Awakening PC port that came out of nowhere. It was released on
there is
one of the indie websites. Yeah, and it's basically the Game Boy game, because there's the Switch remake, of course, and then there's the Game Boy game. And so it's the Game Boy game, but like there's like shadows and stuff like that, a bunch of other cool features. It was released basically by some guy nobody knows, and it came with the source code and everything. Yeah, like a week later, Nintendo caught onto it and removed it because it had assets and stuff like that from Nintendo. But the cool feature is the main map or whatever. Like everything's active all at once. So.
Oh, I think I've seen that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I had to try it myself. You'll have to download it and try it. It's really freaking cool.
So you can still get it then.
Yeah, you can on like a web archive or something like that. You can find it. Dude, this is the internet. Find anything. Anything at all.
You can't get rid of Zelda on the internet.
Yeah, seriously, no, because like when somebody releases that, it's like, come on, man. Like, it's just, yeah. He even released the source code with it, so.
Wow. I am really running out of spots to check. There's the green rock over here that actually has a bombable spot right above it. So I'm looking at the spoiler log and I'm still getting nowhere. I think this is just a very unfortunate randomization.
I think that's what it is.
Definitely. Definitely not a full lack of skill.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sure.
Oh, look, arrows.
Yep.
They're only 75 rupees. This is the
That's
only
only a
store I
shame.
think I found that actually sells them. So I need to
Boy,
get
this
those.
is really expensive.
I need to get those so that I can fight the boss in that level, wherever that level was.
Okay.
There's also a spot there, but I think that one was already revealed. And there's this one. I did not see this. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and take my 3 rupees then. Hey, look, I just... Oh, I thought it was a 5. Never mind. Well, I got 1 rupee back.
Oh, wow.
So where else? Where's the raft location?
It was on the right side of the map.
Yeah. I think. Well, if you're talking about that one, that spot with the 2 raft things was actually a heart container that I got with a ladder. But I can
Well,
get
either
back
way,
over
it's
there.
something.
I'm making a note. Arrow soda, giant green boulder. Yeah, hopefully I can remember that one. That one feels obvious.
Yeah, it's on the right-hand side of the map.
Yeah, it was right up here. But this is, again, where I got a heart container. You talking about that?
I don't know yet. You'd have to give me like 30.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was just a heart container, I think, yeah. If it's the
Can't just
raft
use
spot,
the-
it's just one of those, I think. Which, it would be really weird if there's no raft spot. So let me look at the map. Oh, there's a
we should
spot
probably.
right up
There we
there.
go.
Did I bomb this? I swear I bombed up here. Everywhere, except for that one spot, apparently. Of course it's right there.
That one
Oh.
spot.
Enjoy that 1 rupee. Oh look, there it is. I got it right back. If that guy just stepped out of his door and tried for like 1 second, he would have got that 1 rupee.
Yeah.
But instead,
Well, I mean, that requires effort.
he's gotta molest people that come in through the door.
It's a brutal country. No wonder there's no princess.
To be fair, so this guy, he lives completely within a sealed cavern. There's no way in, there's no way out. I opened the cavern by bombing it, giving him an entrance and an exit. And his response to that is to just be pissed off at me for creating a way for him to escape.
Yeah, man, to be honest with you, wouldn't you be pissed off at him? You just went and bombed his freaking house, and then instead of building a decent door, you're like, nah, I'm out, peace.
Well, I mean, I gave him a rupee, but
Yeah, well, was he going to do that? What was he going to do with that?
there was
You've seen
no
the
other way,
prices.
no other possible way that he could have got in or out of that cavern, so I did him a
All the
huge favor.
shops. All the shops are just a complete rip-off.
He should actually
There's no
be paying
economy
me.
here. Yeah. There's no economy. There's no nothing. There's no stock market.
There are no
There's nothing.
door-to-door salesmen.
Well, there could have been. But yeah.
I am still looking at the spoiler log and trying to find anything. I missed... There's a spot almost on every screen, but it's just impossible to find them, so I got that one. And then this one. I would have never, ever guessed that this would be bombable. I mean, not burnable.
Mm.
Oh, look. It's my favorite guy. So in the randomizer settings, I chose middle section only for burnable bushes, so I was thinking they would only be in the middle areas, but apparently they're not. They're just everywhere.
So what's... I don't get it then. So what's the option
Yeah, I don't know. There is a spot over here. that I also missed. Again, like, I don't have any bombs. I need to go get some bombs and I can bomb right there. But
And don't forget, you gotta fight those arrows.
Yes. But you could literally just sit here for probably 10 hours bombing all of these walls, and you can't remember which ones you've bombed unless you make a map.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the whole point back in the day, is to make a grid map. You know?
Probably.
Grid paper was very common back in the day.
If you wanted to get more invested in it, that would probably be enjoyable, I guess.
There's a lot of people out there that miss those kinds of days. I don't.
But you say
I
missed,
enjoy that.
and I was going to say Myst, the adventure game. I remember doing that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember you really liking Myst.
Yeah, my dad and I played that when I was a kid. We sat down and like mapped out everything and went through all the different things.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
I think they remade it too, or they re-released it. They did something with it.
They've re-released it, I think, 3 or 4 times in various forms.
Yeah. I've never played it, to be honest with you. But, which is funny, I've played those types of games plenty of times. But I've never played Myst. And here's one of the best. But I have played tons of adventure games.
The, what do you call them? What are they called? The 2D images.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a name, and I can't remember what it is.
No, but they use them in like all 3D kind of games, like Zelda, Resident Evil, you name it. Final Fantasies on the PlayStation. They did all that stuff. The photography and stuff, where they would take pictures and digital images and stuff. And I know it's a type of game.
Point and click. I was thinking point and click,
Yeah,
but I
it's
thought there
point
was a name specifically for that era where it was 2-dimension, like pre-rendered images.
There is a term for it. I just don't remember it. But
Nobody can remember it. Finally, I
Yeah.
got some bombs.
It's they're actually, the thing is though, they were actually pretty impressive back then.
Oh yeah, that was a huge inspiration for me to get into game development originally.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, is this an Infinite Woods? Is this where I'm supposed to use the directions?
I think it is, man.
Wow, I just stumbled upon this. Oh, actually, I think I see that on the map. I think it's giving me the directions on the map. Or something. It's just got a question mark and then a right arrow, question mark, right arrow, question mark, right arrow.
Is it west, 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 west?
I don't think it would be that easy.
It's definitely, I remember the one woman saying west, west, something west.
Yeah, I gave her money for that information.
Yeah.
I think...
You can afford it.
Was she right down here, actually? No, this is infinite scrolling. How do I get out of here? Go north, okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, at least I know that's there now.
Yeah, but you know, it'd be pretty trippy if that just randomly appears, so you have to find it again on the map. So every time you exit it, it just randomly changes.
I'm not sure how I didn't find that before, because it's right there. I should have seen that.
Yeah.
I'm going down here. This is the area that I wanted to bomb.
I think when I was a kid, the Final Fantasy games were really impressive to me with their photography and stuff like that.
With their what? I'm sorry.
The photography and stuff, the still images in the background. That was for me, I thought that was pretty cool. But
oh my god.
You already know the game that got me into game development. You're playing one of the games in the series, so.
Yeah, that was Link to the Past, right?
Yeah, I was big into Link to the Past.
I remember Eternal Skies, the game project that you were working on.
Oh my god, yeah.
I remember you contacting Nintendo directly and asking for permission to use the graphics, and they responded, unfortunately, we are not allowing that at this moment. Thank you for contacting Nintendo Services.
They were pretty nice about it, though, to be honest with you. I was like, you know what, fuck this then. So, no, I remember getting a hold of you and, like, asking, and you did a really good job with that. And what bums me to this day is that I had the source code backed up on some floppy disk, or at least I thought I did.
That was Game Maker.
And yeah, and I had it backed up, and I think it was on one of my hard drives as well. And I think one day I was reformatting my computer, and without thinking, I reformatted that hard drive.
Oh.
And yeah, I tried. I think I reached out to you to see if you had it, and you're like, no, and
No.
that was it. Those. I would say, like, oh my god, how many years did I work on that? Probably about 2 years. Yeah.
I still have all
It
the
just-
graphics that I made for it.
Well, yeah, no, we could still use that. Let's get back into that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You want to throw it together? We can do that.
Well, that wouldn't be too hard. I mean, I still remember when I tinkered with a lot of that. One of the things we discussed about was networking, and you were like, yeah, we couldn't get it working.
Yeah,
And
because
I think
that's what that was, right? We were trying to make that into some kind of a, I don't know if it was an MMORPG, but a multiplayer game.
yeah, like a multiplayer. Yeah, it was like, yeah, with an MMO, like you could technically make that work with like ghosts or something, like, you know what I mean, like something like that. But for a 4-player RPG, I think it would have been pretty neat. And
I just remember you had the mailbox, and I think at one point you made a mail system that worked.
yes, I remember that was one thing I really started getting into, like just optimizing the code and like tinkering with everything that I could. And I remember creating like scripts for everything, and there was a script for the mailbox, a script for treasure chest, you name it. And yeah, I remember we started with chatting, and we got chat to work, and I was like, well, now we got this to work. Let's see
Where I
what
am.
we can do. I remember when I think 'cause I was working on it for a while, and we got some stuff to work, and then you ended up suggesting a few lines of code, and we ended up getting animations to work. Cause,
Code
like, for a
or-
while,
Oh,
animations.
right. Not the drug
Yeah.
use. That was later.
It was a hell of a lot of fun. But yes, drugs. We need. That's what we need to do. I don't know if you ever. I don't know if you've ever told me this, but have you ever like drink alcohol or anything like that? Not like seriously, but I mean like socially.
No, I don't. That for me,
Mm.
with the issues that I have, I think that would go really poorly.
Oh yeah, no. I mean like in the past. Oh
No.
my god, no.
No, I mean I've had issues. I've had issues for a while, so no, I pretty much
yeah.
avoided that.
I'm not that kind of guy though. I've never drank alcohol because I was sad. If anything, I tried drinking it to make me happy, which is kind of the same. I was on a stack like a couple weeks ago, and I was eating their food, and they're like, "You want any alcohol?" I was like, "Yeah, give me some margarita," and it was good. I was just happy as could be. It was just fine.
My little sister, we've been going through a whole lot of stuff, and she's been very, very stressed out, and has not been drinking enough, eating enough, and she was given 2 small bites of a pot cookie, which she's never had before in her life, and it ended with a call to the fire department because she had collapsed on the floor. She
That shouldn't be funny. But
she was saying, "I am the floor."
I am the floor. Okay.
I mean, it wasn't really fully because of that. It's because she really hadn't been drinking or eating, so she was
Yeah.
she just kind of
You
passed
hit her
out. But
pretty hard.
yeah, it all hit her all at once, and she had nothing in her stomach, so it all just it was funny.
You can imagine like, "Hey, you okay? You're on the floor." Like, I am the floor. Like,
Yeah, she passed out, and I kind of nudged her a little bit, and I said, "Are you responsive?" And she goes,
I am responsive. Okay.
She was slumped up against the wall, and her eyes were closed.
Well, she's okay now, right?
Yeah.
I
That
was gonna say, like,
yeah.
when you told me that story, I thought, oh, then she got like the munchies, right? And she's fine. You're like, no.
No, EMS told her she needed to drink water very badly, like 7 bottles of water.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that either. You don't want to be drinking, and if you have an empty stomach, because that ends really badly too.
Yeah.
anyone's listening to us, don't do drugs unless you're full, and in which case go ahead.
I actually don't even know if we've had viewers because I've had the viewer count completely covered. Oh, I guess I can see.
Oh,
I guess we got 3.
I don't know.
But I have been just wandering aimlessly because I have no idea where I am on the map.
Yeah, drugs are bad. Okay, don't do drugs.
I don't even need them to be confused right now.
Oh, for sure.
That is a rock that I can move. And that doesn't help me. This I've already done.
Just want to point that out to any viewers watching this. So far he's only completed how many? Just 2 dungeons?
2.5.
2.5 out of the 8. He still doesn't have enough to buy arrows, or even shoot them. He's nowhere close to a 4th dungeon, and there's 8 in total. So.
And I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but I'm probably at like the 4-hour mark in total with this randomizer.
For this particular one, you're at 2 hours. You just hit 2 hours.
So yeah, probably about 4 hours.
For sure.
And I'm gonna check my phone because it just dinged. So, oh hey, a fairy. Pardon me for a moment.
You're fine.
I have no idea what that ding was for. Sometimes my phone just randomly dings as if I got a message and there's nothing on there.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be a notification or letting you know about your services, maybe like your service is down or something. I don't know. I ended up doing something very foolhardy. For a long time, I used to be really cheap when it came to cell phones, and then one day I thought, screw it, I'm gonna buy a mainline phone.
A mainline phone?
Well, a main phone, top of the line phone.
Brand phone? Oh,
yes.
A flagship phone? Yeah.
A flagship, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm now paying out of the ass for Samsung, but hey, whatever, you know. It can play all the games. I knew something was wrong when it could play all the games that my actual desktop couldn't. So
no.
Like I was like, hey, it can play 3DS, it can play PS3, it can play Switch, it can play Wii U, and I'm like, it's just sad.
I kind of felt that way when I was doing. I'm trying to get this map to scroll. When I was doing 4K video editing, and I could not get the previews to render on my desktop at all, and then my nephew actually gave me a very, very, very basic Lenovo laptop, like the most basic Lenovo laptop you can get, and it could render videos way better than the desktop could. It was an embarrassment.
Yeah. I've had the same as AMD Phantom X4 930.
Yes.
For a while.
Phenom. So. Phenom is what I had.
Phenom, yeah. Phenom.
Yeah, the Phenom X4. And I specifically I specifically had the weaker version because there were 2. There was a higher wattage version and a lower, and I needed the lower because the CPU fan was so loud I couldn't stand it, so I had to get one that was a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. There's even confetti on the ground.
Oh.
And you said that I would never make progress.
Well, I still haven't seen progress made yet.
Oh, you just wait your next 45 minutes when it shows up on the screen.
Okay. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Level 2.
A very slow room full of snakes. So then that would make, what was it level 1 that had Goma in it that I wasn't able to finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so
level 1 has...
So level 1 is halfway done. Hopefully I'll be able to do level 2. I've done level 4. I've done level 8. I'll get there. But I don't
eventually.
know. I don't know what to do when I complete all of them because Ganon wasn't in level 8. Unless there is an extra dungeon where you don't get a Triforce. Maybe there was. Maybe there was 9.
I would imagine so. Hey, do you get a boomerang from here? You gotta get a boomerang from here. It makes sense.
Maybe.
Ah! Hey, you can almost afford that arrow.
Oh, you were expecting it in that room, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's where you get it.
Yeah, see, you were saying that, but because you're on the delay, I had already beaten the room, so I already knew what I got there.
Yeah, no, I know. That's cool.
I did get the compass, so now I can see where the Triforce is, and there for the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around here is the other sword as well, but I don't remember how many hearts you need to get that.
Oh, you have to have like a certain amount of hearts to get that sword?
Yeah, to get the sword upgrades in Zelda 1, you've got to have a certain number of hearts. So I think to get the white sword that I have now, I needed 6. And I think for the magical sword, you need probably, what is that, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe like 12 or so.
I was gonna say 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you got enough to get the arrow now, so...
I would actually, if I had enough money. I will not have enough money for the arrows.
I thought it was like 70-something. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to see it.
No. You couldn't afford it anyway.
Almost. I'm at 87 now.
Maybe if you give him like your shield or something like that, he'll do a discount.
I do have the big shield.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I would like more bombs, actually. I think I can actually do this because they only take 2, so as long as I don't screw it up more than once. Yeah, it's 75 for the arrows, but it's 100 for the bomb upgrade. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, it allows you to carry more bombs.
Yes.
Oh, damn. No, I didn't know that. I thought it was just to give you some bombs. I'm like, that's a ripoff.
No. That's why it's convenient for the doggo fight. Because I cannot...
Well, when you hit them, they make like the most, like the funniest face.
Oop.
Like,
yeah.
like how dare you?
Oh, God. Okay, I cannot screw this up now.
Oh, dude, don't die. Don't die.
Well,
I hope you don't die, man.
If I died to a Dodongo fight, that's just sad. I think I would just shut it down at that point.
It is one of the easiest fights.
So now I just need to find the item and I can leave, I guess. Well, now I kind of want to get that bomb upgrade too, though.
Yeah, definitely want to collect that Triforce first, though. I mean, come on. I wonder if he did. I don't know. He just walks out. What the hell?
I was looking for money.
Point.
I was looking for money
just
items.
collect the Triforce and walk.
I've got to get the item.
You're gonna sit here for like another 20 minutes. Like, no, I got it. I
don't have the map either. Well, I want that bomb upgrade. That's definitely worth getting.
Why?
So that I can have more bombs.
But you have none. There's no point.
Well, I can have more than none. Bailey just groaned right after I said that.
Like, oh, God.
You know who Bailey is, right? I don't think we had Bailey when you were here.
I don't know. I could have sworn you had a dog.
We did. We had a little dachshund named Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of vicious.
Yes.
Bark at me.
She,
Whatever happened to Sunday?
She died 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Oh.
That was a very traumatic thing as well, yeah. Now, Bailey is a beagle who found us randomly on the road about 9 or 10 years ago.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I could have sworn I don't know. I know you also had a parakeet. Or no, a cockatiel.
Yeah. We actually still have the cockatiels. We've got 2 of them out there.
I thought one of them's called,
One's Fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Yeah,
So
the other-
Fireball's still around?
Yeah, they're very old.
Oh, yeah, no, they live to like, I don't know how old now. Was it 50, 100,
I
1,000?
don't think cockatiels live that long. But,
Well, it's still alive, so.
yeah. We got another one as well. They're out on the back porch. Is this? There you go. There's what you were looking for.
I didn't see it yet. Thanks,
It's
Chad.
a really small bow and arrow. Except you've got to buy the string separately.
Oh my god. There's a microtransaction crap going on around here.
What is this? Why is that door closed? Yeah, Zelda 1 is not really well known as the first microtransaction game, but it turns out actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo wanted to create a device where you had to put quarters in the NES to continue playing your games, and
Well, a lot of the games are arcade ports. Why am I stuck in here now?
they are, yeah. Just
Yeah.
move a block. That's how it
What?
usually works.
What? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
I know. That's what I. Okay.
That makes sense.
You-
Yeah,
you
well,
were like-
now we can expect it.
You were like, move a block, and I walked into that one and it moved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to throw that out there. Twice in a row I've been correct, so...
About moving
just
blocks.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What were we talking about? I just forgot. The block moving completely threw me
block
off.
moving, yeah. And then what we were talking about, the bow, the string.
Oh, the microtransactions. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah, there were arcade ports. You're right.
Yes, I was going to say when I was playing NES games with my nephew, we played stuff like Contra and whatnot, and I was telling him the reason they're so difficult is because they're arcade ports, so they were designed to just eat quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing as well. I think I was thinking about it too. I was like, I could have sworn we played some arcade games together too, but
We played Streets of Rage.
yeah.
I played a very similar to Streets of Rage game, one of the Turtles games. I think it was called the Turtles arcade game, literally, which was also pretty good. I don't think we played that, but I played that with my nephew.
No, but that is a really good game. There's also a Batman arcade game and a few other things. Yeah, it was Batman Forever. There's the.
I thought you said
console
Fat Man.
port. No, there is a Booger Man game.
Of course.
Yeah, I actually owned it. I swear to you, I totally forgot about that game's existence until I was watching a video on Earthworm Jim and I seen Booger Man. And I was like, what? Totally forgot it existed. It was actually pretty fun too. It was gross, but fun for,
And that is for the NES? Or is that arcade?
Sega Genesis actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound like a Genesis game.
Oh, for sure. I think for arcade though, we couldn't play on MAME or MAME, whatever you want to call it. We had to,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
It was also a shame because there were a lot of arcade games that I found that I couldn't run on the RetroPie because for whatever reason they just did not show up with the arcade emulator it had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has to be compatible or some weird stuff. I do remember one of the games we were going to play together, and for whatever reason, it, like by itself it runs fine, but like on co-op, my computer wasn't fast enough, and that was Metal Slug. And so you ended up playing it.
Yes, Metal Slug is what I wanted to play with my
it.
nephew, but I could not get that to run.
Yeah, Metal Slug for sure was one of the games I wanted to play with you because I think I started talking to you about it, and
But we did play Metal Slug at some point, I'm pretty sure.
we tried. I think it was just came down to a performance thing or something. No, maybe we did play.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Had issues.
Aren't there 3 of them?
Oh well, now there's like several. There's tons.
Oh.
There's a new Contra game too, but we can't play that multiplayer. It's purely couch co-op.
Well, that's still good.
I'd still play it too. I actually really want to. It's $40 right now, and it's like a couple hours long. people were complaining about the length, and I was like, yeah.
Is that on the Switch?
That's on PC, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Just came out like 3 months ago, I think.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out on the whole gaming scene for quite a while, so there's about 800,000 new games that I'm not familiar with.
There's too many. Like, there's a lot on PC that I wouldn't mind like trying, but yeah, I don't know if it's because of our age, but I also think it's partly because, like, you know, kids are like, "Oh, this is so cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I remember that when I was like in my early 20s." You'll get over that quick, because it's like after a while you've seen it done before. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so many things you can see. Now Steam has like a bunch of porn games, which is great.
Yes.
You know, so like, I go on there, top sellers. Look at that porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
God. It's so hard to figure out where I am on this world map.
I don't know. It's one of the life's greatest mysteries here in Zelda universe. Where's the freaking map?
It's off to the side. You can't see it.
Yeah.
I could put it into OBS. Even the Nintendo eShop has some adult games. I wouldn't know. I've never actually seen the Nintendo eShop.
I have, since I have a Switch, but I can confirm that yes, they do, and a lot of them are like, they don't have the nudity, but it's clearly there, like you can tell.
It's implied.
It's very implied, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we've both played some games with nudity in it. Yeah, Fear. Let's say Fear.
Yeah, there was a little bit more in Fear.
Yeah.
That was one very funny moment.
To this day, I swear, I was just, because I think I just got bored or something. I just started tinkering around with the level just to see what I can do. And I just remember seeing the safe, and I was like, I wonder if I could fit in there. Next thing, it teleports to a room. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I still remember telling Fluffy, I was like, bro, I was telling you guys, I was like, you gotta get in here. And you're like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? You didn't want to do it, and Fluffy comes over, and I was like, and you were both just staring there, like standing there looking.
That video is still there too. I don't think I've rewatched it.
No. Oh, it's funny, man. Ever since then, every level you guys would like be shooting and gunning down all the enemies. I'd be clicking every button.
Gotta find
like,
more.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Yes, I think I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Wow. That was fun.
That was very fun. Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking too. I was like, we still have like a lot of like old school PC games we could still play.
That's the raft spot, I think. I don't know
where I found it.
I don't know where I am on the world map, but wait a minute, am I right there? I am. So hang on, I'm gonna find the raft spot. This will probably be the last thing that I do because it's become really late now.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I think I'm not gonna be going to bed, but I'll probably like end up playing some games or whatever too, and maybe watching a movie or something.
Oh really? What movie?
You know, there's a couple, but for TV and stuff like that, I watched the new Fallout series. I watched the first episode. I thought about maybe watching that, yeah. But I've been playing Fallout 4, so I might play that. I don't know. It's always something.
I haven't played Fallout 4 either. I played Fallout 3 and a little bit of New Vegas. I want to play the originals because those seem really cool.
They were actually given out for free multiple times within the last couple.
I think I got them for free. Oh, this is not the raft spot. This is... never mind. This is this thing.
Well, you spoiled it. That's cool.
It's just a gambler. Hulu has a movie called The Contestant that I would recommend.
There's a lot of new... Go ahead.
What is The Contestant about? Is it about a contestant? Follows a guy who has to survive on winnings from postcard winnings. Interesting.
That does sound interesting. I actually have Hulu. That's one of the things
Hulu's free, right?
I think there's Hulu with. Is it free?
It was a Japanese show that went too far.
I ended up paying for Hulu though, so. But I have, I end up getting, I got Hulu. It's like every year they have a discount on Christmas. We can get Hulu for like $2 every month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so I upgraded. For like $3 more, you can also get Disney Plus. So for $5 a month, I have Hulu and Disney Plus. Granted, they have ads, but that's still better than paying full price.
Yeah, I was watching the Stargate SG-1 series again on Amazon Prime before
fantastic series.
Before they decided to put ads on it unless you pay more.
Yeah, I actually paid for a whole year's worth of Amazon Prime, and I had a student discount as well. And when they were like, oh yeah, you can get ads on that now.
There are a few YouTube documentaries that talk about that too. The guy's name is Nasubi. Definitely worth a check. I'll keep that in mind.
Nasubi? No.
By the way, mysterious Steam viewer, are you still here? You've been very quiet. No, I will wait 45 seconds to hear the response, if there is one. I think that, is this a store? It's not a store.
I didn't even realize, I just thought about that too. So when we're talking, it's instant. But then the gameplay video is like 30 seconds. Then technically, our voice is also 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my god, yeah.
To the mysterious Steam viewer, anyway. Well, yeah. It is confusing.
Because, I mean, I'm still watching too, just so I can have the chat log here. Well, I mean, yeah, why would I not be watching? No, fuck it, I'm just randomly talking to it. I'm just guessing what's on the screen.
Oh, well, if you want to... Yeah. Well, that would be really impressive, actually.
I mean, that would blow everyone's mind. Like, yeah, I'm not even watching. I know he hasn't accomplished anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it actually wouldn't be a stretch at this point to just say random things and it'll be accurate.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look, you got that item.
I did, that bomb, and then that rupee.
And then he moved.
I did, I moved to the right.
There you go.
There's a screen and there's green things on it.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be grass.
Yep.
Or something. I mean, the NES back in the day, this would be something. It's desert or something.
He never responded, so I don't think he's watching. I think he abandoned us.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think he still lives over in seas, right?
We all live overseas, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, a mysterious Steam viewer. Sorry to reveal your top secret identity, but he is the other character that used to join us in some videos, like the Fear videos and the Tribes RPG videos that we did. He's also in that.
I still remember that to this day, because I remember us playing Tribes RPG, and for some stupid reason, I was like, yo, just check out these physics.
Death Runner says, I actually live over land.
Oh, there you go.
You freak.
Yeah, wow.
Where's your boat?
Yeah. I'm over here living in, like, the middle of the ocean. You know?
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I ended up throwing the pickaxe at a wall, and for some reason it got stuck. I just remember laughing and laughing and laughing. And I was like,
yeah, that sounds familiar.
That. Yeah. Check out these physics. Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you feel about Tribes RPG, but there's something about that is just really appealing to me. I actually have the source code for Star Siege Tribes, because it's out there. You can find it, and that was something I always wanted when I was a kid, because that was one of my favorite games, and I'm going in circles now. But I've always thought about just taking that source code and just rebuilding it purely for Tribes RPG, just making a more full Tribes RPG with it.
Yeah, like doing a whole game based off that.
Yeah.
I like the idea, because it was pretty neat just to take a first player shooter and then like all of a sudden create this world. But it's similar to other RPGs I've played in that genre. Like I would say Morrowind or Oblivion, but there's others similar to that. Like From Software, who did the Dark Souls games, they did RPGs before that on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation 2. And
King's Quest, right?
Right, and there's another one as well. There's King's Quest. There's even there's another game as well that has to do with rings or something like that. It was also released on the PS2. It was pretty good. I actually really like them. I think they're pretty cool.
King's Quest looks really interesting. I think a lot of their earlier stuff had some really cool concepts to it.
It's really neat. Neat. And they also have a horror game that I ended up playing on the PlayStation 1 and completing that. And then there was a sequel. And then a third game called Beyond. Is a space horror game on the PS2. But I would definitely check those out because it's very reminiscent of Starseed or the Tribes RPG.
I'm gonna have to start making a list then. So I've got Beyond, and I've got several...
Evernight. I think it was called Evernight.
Oh yeah, that was one. That was the PlayStation 1, right?
Yeah, and there's Evernight 2, which there's an English translation for that. I haven't completed it yet, but I want to. But if you ever played on the emulator, what I would personally do is like on RetroArch, you can actually view the in-game FPS. So a lot of games don't run like completely at 30 FPS. Overclock the games, enable widescreen, and it's like playing it on a modern PC.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a way to make it more modernized.
The entire time that you've been talking, I've been trying to figure out where I am on the world map, and I cannot figure it out.
Well, we haven't found the raft. That just doesn't
No, I
exist,
have the raft.
apparently.
You
don't have enough for the arrows because you had to upgrade the bomb count for some reason, which,
because I just wanted more bombs. I don't think there is a spot that you can raft. I think the raft is completely pointless in this randomizer.
You say that as you enter a random room that just has a raft location.
That would be interesting, yeah.
It's just in a dungeon. You're like, oh, okay. There it is.
I cannot recognize this land formation anywhere on the map. Let me just move screen.
Well, it's just squares and pixels to me.
Where am I?
I love how the world map is just a gray square. Like, yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think they only did that to impress you, so that when you saw it, you were like, wow, look how big the world is.
Yeah. It's really not that big.
It's pretty big for a Nintendo game.
Yeah. No, it's one of the biggest NES games, I will admit to that. Well, then there's the Final Fantasy games, so what do I know?
There is also the woods, if I can, find the person that gave me directions.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't in this, like, 2-hour run, I don't think we found that lady again. But I keep thinking she was in the woods or something.
I thought she was down south of the forest.
I could always check the stream. Let's see.
Yeah,
I probably 2 hours back.
I don't think I have the mental capacity to do that right now.
Actually, oh my god, yeah, I didn't think of that. Like, dude.
What is it?
I don't know yet. But I'm trying to find out.
Oh, you're going back in the stream?
Yeah, I'm cheating.
And that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. Circle. So I'm here. Okay. I don't think there's anything new around here that I haven't already done. I'm gonna go over this way.
Skipping through these videos. Oh my god.
Wait a minute. No, over this way. And up. I already got that one. I think I'm running out of avenues here. energy as well.
Oh, I know. We only have a couple more minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be stopping the stream soon.
Buy medicine. Well, there is an old lady that wants medicine. That's not. Wait a minute.
She wants medicine?
Oh, you could buy medicine. It's a bunch of videos. Or a bunch of just long stretches of nothing. To
Yes.
buy something, will you?
It's the most drawn out Zelda randomizer stream ever.
Oh my god, for sure.
But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Not sure how entertaining it is to watch, but it's helpful for me.
Oh, gave me a chance to reminisce.
Oh yeah, we talked about a lot of things. It was good. It's a much more talkative and active stream than yesterday.
For me, it's like a lot of this. You gotta understand, man. Like for the longest time, I haven't thought about a lot of this in such a long time.
Zelda 1?
Well, no, just in general, like what we were talking about.
Oh.
You know, yeah. Like nowadays, I don't feel all there. You know what I mean? Like like depression ruins like your short-term memory.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
And your long-term memory in my case.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, and I just feel like a complete idiot, and I'm over here thinking like, I got a fucking associate's of science degree. Why?
Yeah.
I'm smart, damn it, but I don't feel it. I got the degree.
Well, you could be on this end of the randomizer playing and feel even stupider.
Oh, for sure. I keep thinking, like, was it past the when we fought the mummies? Like, I don't know. Jesus, that'd take forever. Did I find it? I don't know. Pay me and I'll talk.
Oh yeah, there you go.
East, west, west, west.
Okay, east, west, west, west.
Yeah, go east, west, west, west in the woods.
Let me look at this on the map again.
Okay, so now I'm back to them.
Says
it's going to be on the right-hand side too.
I don't see an east on that thing, but anyway, you can do east, west, west, west.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
East, west. Thank you for having the confidence to actually write that down, since none of us did.
Yeah, east, west, west, west. Oh, I even remember the time stamp. It was like 1 hour. No, wait, one. Damn it! Now I don't remember. So it's somewhere.
I'll try it, and then I'll probably end the stream after that.
Oh, for sure.
If I can actually find my way back to the woods.
It's on the right-hand side. That's all I remember. Go straight down. No.
I'm at a pond.
Yeah.
Trying to find the pond. Okay, there's the pond. So the woods are straight down from here. Yeah.
Oh, show.
Except I can't go straight down from here.
Maybe on the left-hand side or something. It's somewhere around there.
It's right down here, I think. Or not.
Alright, I can look again in the stream. Alright, let's do this.
Wait, is it? Yeah, it's right down here, I think. Right next screen. Yep, here it is. Okay. So.
Alright. East, west, 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 west. So right, left, 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 left. Right, left, 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 left.
Left, 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 left.
Left, 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 left.
One.
It's like a
Two.
like a helicopter. Left, 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 left.
Three. Something happened.
Just watch. They're just watching you. Yeah, it should. Should happen. Yeah. Do 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 do.
So which rock do you think I'm pushing?
Dude. I'm gonna assume the all of them. That'd be all of them.
Maybe it's the bush.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
it's
actually
probably-
nothing here.
I don't know what's the video say, or what does the cheat sheet say? If you could find like another dungeon and just end it right there, that'd be perfect.
If I'm looking at this screen on here, there's actually nothing here.
Well then, there you go.
Well, I tried.
It's something.
Yeah, there's nothing below it either. Wow,
No.
what a waste.
It's something.
Oh well.
It's truly something.
Accomplishments today. I got the raft. I got the power bracelet finally. I did get the skeleton key. I got the bow. I got some medicine. I got a boomerang. And I
Got
actually
like 3 pieces of art.
I only have 4 Triforce pieces left. And yeah, I got some heart. So
Yeah.
I made some progress. It just very slow. Very slow progress.
Did not buy the arrow for the bow and arrow, but that's fine. It's whatever.
That's at the rock. You know what? I'll do that and then I'll stop streaming.
Okay, let's not do that.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever.
We'll see. I'll just try real quick.
You can try it real quick. All right, we're already 2 minutes past. Let's do another.
Oh, there you go. I got
40,
10 already.
Oh, now you're just spoiling everything.
Of course, I then have to find the rock, so...
Oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
I could just see this later on. But you know what? Screw it and just use cheats. Give yourself like infinite ammo and like infinite rubies. Technically, that is infinite ammo.
Yes. But you have to actually get the arrows to be able to do it in the first place.
Well, you'd have infinite rubies. So there you go.
Yeah, but I can't actually... I just can't... I don't have access to the arrows unless I physically buy them at the store first.
That's true, and you don't even remember the location for that. So.
I don't, and I'm trying to look at the map as I'm wandering around to see if I can find it. And the fights with the Lionel's just not going well.
Oof.
Well,
Oof. Big oof.
oh my god. Okay, I'm down here. So, the green rock is,
Yeah.
It is over this way, I think.
Okay.
No.
You think?
No, I'm
Okay,
in the
you don't
wrong
know.
way. Well, there's money here at least.
Still not have
70.
enough. Just throwing it out there.
Almost. I'm only 5 away. So now... Okay, so the green rock's actually right to the left here, so... Hopefully I can get enough money in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to go off for the night. Thank you for the good time, guys. Hope to catch you all again soon. Thank you very much for showing up again.
Yeah.
And for subscribing. Thank you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
71.
I know, like I said, you gotta hurry up, man. You gotta, come on. You keep this up, man. I don't know. I might do something crazy. I'm gonna go ask your sister for that half-eaten pot brownie.
It was a cookie. It was,
Oh, whatever.
as my brother-in-law said, it was crumbs. She had crumbs.
She's a lightweight, and it's her first time ever trying any of that, and she's just like...
She is
"No,
90
no.
pounds.
I am the 4.
Yep. That's what she said.
Yeah. No, no, last time I even told my grandma this because we were talking about. I was like, "Yeah, you should mention your sisters and everything." I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "He calls her little sister," and he mentions like she's 30 years old. And I was like, and I thought she was always like really young. She's like, "Well, it's been a long time." And I'm like, "Oof." When you seen her, she was probably like 12. I'm like, oh my god. So she's a cute little sister that's 30. I'm like, God, that's so 35. Oh, yeah.
I haven't got any rupees in that whole time.
No, I noticed.
It was going well, and then it just stopped.
Yeah, that's how this works, man. The game's like, don't get cocky.
I get
I
lower
get 72.
and lower from the microphone. I start with the microphone kind of above me, and then it ends with the microphone. I mean, below me, and then it ends with the microphone above me.
So I know what you're using. Like for me, I have I'm using, like I said, the PlayStation 5 headset. But out of all the headsets I've ever owned, when I use this on the PlayStation 5, I could literally be sitting in front of my fan and it will not detect it. But like on PC, the noise cancellation isn't as effective.
Yeah. One of the cool things about OBS is you can apply active filters to the audio sources. I just haven't tried it yet.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Alright, I'm gonna buy one of these hearts. No, I'm gonna buy the arrows.
I'm about to say, if you did, I swear, I'm out.
Alright, let me close out the stream by actually using the bow for the first time with my 2 rupees.
Oof.
Okay, here we go.
Afford it.
Ready? I'm gonna hit the button and you'll hear it on the delay. Here we go.
Okay.
That was the wrong button.
Okay, well that's not the wrong button. Oh, you should. Just don't mind me. I'm just randomly trying to shoot beams from my sword again. It's
okay.
Cool.
Here we go.
You ready?
Beautiful. Definitely worth it.
Alright. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, there it goes. Wow.
I haven't even used the boomerang. I forgot I had it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought you were going to use it.
Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the stream then.
Alright.
Maybe anybody... Oh, wow, we've got 7 people watching this? Or no, we got...
Seriously?
We had 7 people, or... No, we've had a total of 7 people, okay. We currently have
that's cool.
3 people watching?
Jesus.
I really don't know how to read this, because all the numbers are different. Or it might actually be cut off. Either way, if anybody's watching, there might be another stream of this soon. There might not be. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll probably get better.
I think I would prefer to finish it if I've gone this far, so...
Yeah.
What if I got like 90% done and I was just like, alright, I'm done.
It sounds about right. You're going to be like a Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just going to go home.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Alright, I will end the stream.
You should end it right now.
I should. Thank you everybody who joined, if anybody's here.
Bye!
Bye.